Hey, everybody, welcome to Biz Chicks TV. This is the place to be for tips, tools, and strategies to help you build a uh, profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. Today is Monday, and on Monday, we do coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations. And just to let you know, Terry is traveling, but she may be popping in here in a bit. But we just want to say welcome, everybody here live, and those who are on the replay, those in the clubhouse. We want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are going to be talking all about eating your vegetables. That's right, I said it. Eat your vegetables. Um, it's a necessary thing. So come on in, tell us where you're uh, watching or listening from, and let's talk for a little bit. We're just going to talk just for a little bit. Okay, so how did we come up on this conversation? You know, vegetables are good for you. You have broccoli, spinach, all of your green leafy vegetables, all of the things that help keep us alive and well in life. Well, we need those same vegetables for our business. You know, there are things that we need to do in our business that we sometimes don't really want to do. And some of those things include, let me get back over here. Yeah, some of those things include uh, doing your taxes. You know, like, oh, I got to talk to the tax guy, got to set up the appointment. Maybe it's the bookkeeping. Maybe you need to file your receipts, get all of that in order. For us today, it was I needed to make sure that I wrote a check to the state of California for our annual tax. And, you know, just things. And we talked about it today a little bit, Terry and I. And one of the things that you need to do, maybe to make it a little easier, is to put it on a calendar so that you know it comes up uh, timely. It comes up, it pops up. Okay, yes, I need to do the quarterly taxes. I need to uh, talk to the bookkeeper. I need to talk to my tax person. I need to call the accountant, or I need to do my social media plan. Whatever it is, the little vegetable things that need to be done. Sometimes vegetables don't taste very good, but they are definitely a necessity for your business. So, what is it that you're going to do? You who are watching live, those who are in the clubhouse, what what things are you going to do for your business this week, maybe today, that constitutes you eating your vegetables? You can put comments over on the side over here, or if you'd like to come in and talk about it, we can make that happen too. What are you going to do for your vegetables this week? Because we need to stay healthy, keep our business healthy. And I've got a couple of people watching here from the Facebook page. Thank you so much for tuning in. Um, let's talk about it. Vegetables are a necessity. You need your greens, your leafy green vegetables. You need your the other colorful vegetables that help you with your eyesight, like carrots and things of that nature, yellow, just the different vibrant things that you need to keep yourselves going. So, we are encouraging you to eat your vegetables. Do the little things that don't taste so good today so that you can have a profitable business tomorrow. Okay? What are you going to do today or within this week that's going to help you stay healthy, that's going to help your business stay healthy? What is it that what will you be doing? Vegetables. Now, you might like vegetables. So I like vegetables in the sense of I love spinach, love broccoli, and so vegetables that I like in my business are the graphics. For some people, those are like, don't like them. But for me, I like graphics. So I will get in there and play with the graphics and figure out how to do things. I enjoy doing that. And I can get caught up so much in the graphics that I don't do the other things in my business. You know what I mean? I could be doing some other stuff, but I need to be working on my business stuff. Like graphics are fun for me, but I need to do the taxes. Hey, Yolanda, we're just talking a little bit about, our vegetables and doing the things that we don't necessarily like doing, but it's necessary for our business. And if you want to chime in, just let me, come on in and talk about it. Hey, Dr. Tachi and Alexis, we're talking about our vegetables in business, the things that we need to do to keep us on point. And so we're live over here in on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and live in the clubhouse. And so if you uh, want to chime in, what vegetables don't you like but necessary for your business?
Can you explain what the vegetables are?
Yeah, vegetables are those things that you maybe not liking to do, like paying your taxes. Like today, I have to uh, write a check to the state of California for my annual business tax. I'm like, gotta do it. Don't want to do it, but it's a necessity. In order for my business to stay healthy in California, I gotta write the check. There are, go ahead.
That's a double stack for me because I have to do that as we look at how to formulate this all these pandemic things that everybody got into. Now it's time to figure out if we're gonna if what you did in the pandemic you're gonna carry on over into 2022 or if you want to stop. And when we were all in survival mode and things were in such a disarray, as far if you weren't in business or doing a level of business prior to the pandemic, it was very difficult to establish certain things in the pandemic because all the government offices were transitioning to home, if you remember, right?
Right.
And so it was very difficult during that time while they were throwing money out the window. It was very hard to formulate the other parts of those processes because everything was, in such a state of transition. And I know for me, I didn't think of this as something that I would wholly do forever. And so now I'm having to make those decisions. And then on top of that, it's a lot. So I got to spend this quarter formulating this as a full on business and looking at that because I'm going from having I'm going from digital, to having this full on tangible product.
Right.
So there's a lot that I had to do in this time. So that's my vegetable, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Because we all like the cake and ice cream. We like the checks and we like all of that. But if we don't do the vegetable part of the business, we won't get to the cake and the ice cream. Dr. Tachi, you want to weigh in?
Sure. As a general rule, I like vegetables, but I don't know that I like all business vegetables. So the whole thing of doing the profit and loss thing, I can't stand that.
Right.
I hate it. So that's something that's a street, but it's not my favorite thing to do. I liken it to being a professor. The thing that I detest detest is grading.
Mm.
I can't stand it because it takes so much time, and really there should be extra pay for grading. We know that's not going to happen. So for me, doing the profit and loss statement, actually, I'd rather do that than grade. Let's be clear. But that's not one of my favorite parts. That's my vegetable.
Right. So we all have things that we don't like doing in the business, but if you didn't do your profit and loss statement, what there is a repercussion, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. You don't know what you have, and you know the thing is too. I think for me, and probably for a lot of people, it's like if you wait till the last minute to do these things, then it becomes more of an arduous task than it actually is. Because if you look at it on its surface, it's really not that big of a task. It's when you wait and you allow these things to pile up, so that now you have to do several months of this.
Yeah.
Then that's when that becomes the problem. So if you stay on top of things, it won't be so much of a problem, talking to myself too. So
Yeah, and that you're talking to all of us, especially me, and I'm like, and you know, we put off eating of the vegetables. Can you imagine being at the table? Now, I don't like lima beans. I hate lima beans. Is that? I normally don't hate things.
Lima beans are my favorite.
lima beans, the absolute word, they're like mush.
The whole lima bean thing. I'm like, who does this? So,
Me?
so I'm sitting here, and my mom put them on the plate, and I just looked at them. I'm like, I'm not eating that. And you know, I tried one. I'm like, mm-mm. That's
You know,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, not to interrupt you, but I think too, it's also in a way that's made palatable, right?
Yes.
So, like, my mother used to make lima beans, and my mother can cook. She's African. But also remember, she lived in England. So if she learned some of these things from these English people, it ended up tasting like English food. And lima beans was one of them. Because we have other beans and things that we eat in Africa, but lima beans is not one. So the lima beans, I'm like, what is this steamed rubbish? So but the way Dryer Buzz probably grew up eating them was made with like flavorings of maybe either pork or what is it, smoked turkey or something like that, that made it palatable. So to make the connection to business, what is it that you can do to make these tasks more palatable? I mean, and one thing that I mentioned was to do them, you know, as they come, so that it's not such a big arduous task. But are there other things that could make it more palatable so it doesn't feel like lima bean hell?
Oh, yeah, because I wasn't doing the lima bean thing. I just didn't understand it. However, I know that it was good for me, just didn't want to do it. And sometimes we put off the things that are good for us and don't want to do them. And then then we're in trouble. And we shouldn't have to be in trouble had we done what we're supposed to do. So I agree with you. Make it palatable. Make it where you want to get it done. Oh, and that might be hire a bookkeeper and then do what the bookkeeper says. If I don't like doing the books, maybe I need to get a bookkeeper. The taxes, oh my gosh, it's like, okay, I have to keep up with the taxes by month, you know, my receipts and everything. So the tax man is not asking me for my financials at the end of the year. And now I'm sitting up at midnight, December, what is it? April, October, whatever the business thing is, October 12th, trying to crash course all of my business financials so I can get them over to him so he can get them out. That was not fun. So this conversation has been all about eating your vegetables, doing what you need to do now, doing the things you need to do so that you can have fun doing the things you want to do in your business, the fun stuff of your business, the cake and ice cream of your business. So I want to just say thank you. This is going to be a little short session because Terry is traveling, and I don't know, you all have your just one thing that you have to get done and things that you need to do in your business to get your day, and I just get your day started and or completed. So I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today in the clubhouse, Dr. Tachi and Alexis and Nichelle and Dryer Buzz and everyone who stopped by in the clubhouse. And for those of you who watch live and on the replay, thank you so much for being here today. And remember, TJ will be here tomorrow with social media and digital marketing. So tune in at 8 a.m. She's going to share some awesome information that's going to help you in your digital space and everywhere on social media. So we look forward to seeing you at our next broadcast. Thank you so much. And don't forget to go to the front of your own line. We will see you soon. Bye-bye.